Hi there. Welcome to one fantastic trendy chatty series, Create and Cruise. Create and Cruise is an initiative of Africa's first creativity record label. That's right, creativity record label. Create Niger. And we are poised to present to you a wide variant of dissimilar trends, views, and talking points for your viewing and learning pleasure, which is sure to catapult your creative interests from X to 100. I said that right. All right, I'm Chooks here, and this is Create and Cruise. Welcome. I'm not here alone. With me is one man who needs absolutely no introduction whatsoever. He's very popular in the spheres of politics, youth, and sports for his unpopular opinions, I dare say. Ladies and gentlemen, Ibadan Pride, people. So, are you aware of the popular saying that goes, pride comes before we won't lose our jobs today. All right. This is no popular or regular talk show. Create and Cruise basically symbolizes work and play. That's right. Create work and cruise play. So, sir, if you do us the honors, kindly introduce yourself to your expectant audience and kindly share with them, show the meaning to know the story behind Ibadan Pride.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
I appreciate you. I'm Honorable Kazeem Bolarinwa, the essay to the Governor for your state on youth and sport. When I say essay, it means special assistant. And of course, popularly known as Ibadan Pride. So when we say pride, it says something the other time that pride comes before a fall,
I
of
did say
course.
that.
But that's basically the completion of the statement. But the thing is this, you see, when we say pride, a lot of people have commended me for my humility, you know, in opposition to the name pride. But really, I make it clear that people call it humility, but I call it lifestyle because my lifestyle is humility. You understand?
So,
So the name can be pride, but there's a reason for it, and I'm going to talk about that now.
all right.
You see, pride in Yoruba can be seen as Iberaga, and it can be seen as Ogo. You get, but mine is Ogo, not Iberaga. So I'm Ibadan pride not because I'm proud, but because I am the Ogo of Ibadan. That is the pride of Ibadan. That is
Glory,
yeah,
pride.
yeah, that is
Interesting.
so basically, how do I come about the name? Yeah, yeah. I happen to be a business consultant, even though I'm still a business consultant, and I started my company when I was 26 years in the north, in Kaduna, where I had the head branch, or let me say the head office. Yeah. So within a sphere of just a year, the company grew into three other states in the north. And of course, I'm just like the young, most sought after speaker then, over there in the north. And of course, to get across to a good number of people who happen to be youth, I usually speak in NYC camps.
Okay.
And of course, it is equally one of the assignments of my company to speak to unleash the potentials in the youth, and to add value to the youth constituency. So for that reason, I move around from place to place to speak. You understand? So I get to realize that when I speak, at times, in NYC camps, of course, you've served and you know how it is. You might have 20 speakers in a day. So even if I happen to be the 20th speaker, which means that the audience will be tired, they will be stressed. No speech will be attractive to them anymore. It wasn't like my own speech. The moment I mount the podium and I begin to disseminate, trust me, the whole atmosphere will change. And I'm going to bring them back to life.
There's
You
that
understand?
charisma.
Yes, I bring them back to life, and they begin to ask questions. So I usually say something. I say something like, "I'm from Oyo State. I'm from Ibadan precisely," and they'll be like, "Ah, Ibadan." So I got to realize that they've always heard the single story of Ibadan. Like Ibadan is a local place, is a this, is a that. And I usually say that, and by God's grace, because I am the pride of Ibadan, I become the governor of Ibadan or for your state one day. They'll be like, "Oh." So at the end of the day, a lot of people would come, they'll talk good, they'll say good things about me. By God's grace, you be the governor, I want to be the friend to the governor too. I'll be like, but truly, are you from Ibadan? I say, I'm from Ibadan. So I usually ask people, why is it that whenever I see them from Ibadan, it triggers a lot of eyebrow, you know? They say because Ibadan is known for a local place, they will even believe that we don't have people that can speak good English from Ibadan. Really? So, if that's the case, you need to check out Ibadan Pride. I am the pride of Ibadan.
I said it. Popular, unpopular opinion. So, I would like you to share with us what you perceive to be, um, key survival, skills or know-how that an Ibadan man or an Ibadan woman ought to have or possess in order to survive life in Ibadan, similar as it is.
All right. An average Ibadan person needs to have this hustling spirit.
Hmm.
Yes, because it is key. One thing about life is that you must be able to make more meaning to life and more meaning out of life. And for you to make more meaning to life and more meaning out of life, then you must be able to create value, mm, and you must be able to give value to people. Right.
Okay.
So by giving value to people, you're already making more meaning to life.
True.
And by getting a return, you're equally making meaning out of life.
Mm.
You understand? So that is key. So if having value, creating value, is now is broad. You can view it from different perspectives. So whichever way you tailor it, just make sure that you're adding value to people,
Right.
and in return, values will be given to you.
To you, how would you say the novel COVID-19 virus has if affected all your states? And what's are the measures that the government has taken to engage and to manage the pandemic from, skyrocketing beyond, it should, focusing on the mega capital city, Ibadan. I'm also aware that um, in recent time you've in out of the kindness of your heart, gone to lots of communities, namely I think Egbeda and Onoara. Did I get that right? Oh, yeah, exactly. To deliver palliatives and some other relief materials, which is very laudable, sir. Please.
COVID-19 basically has affected not just Oyo State but the world at large.
Sure.
And if you are to look at it critically, our people here in Oyo State, they get to make money per day, and that is their means of sustenance. And COVID-19 at the point made everyone stay at home as directed by the government. But you see, we're now blessed with a kind of governor who happens to be my principal, who is a God sent Messiah, who understands the plight of the people and is always very ready to enact basically people driven policies. And that was why you see that we had no total lockdown.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because it is logical. All the states around us have locked down, which means you mustn't come inside,
Mustn't go. Can't
you
go
mustn't go outside. So if you all have locked, definitely. So basically, why should we still lock? It's tantamount to we locking down exactly too, you know. So, and it's because of the kind of people that we have, the kind of business that they do. You understand? So, looking at it from that perspective, you will see that our governor really understands the people, right? And of course, government has tried a lot to make sure that the poverty level is alleviated from the people. You can see there is no palliative that's happened to be as robust as the one that the government, that is our governor, given to give to the people. You understand? And of course, it's excellent. The government has put in place equipped hospitals
Yeah.
and isolation centers.
With
So
facilities.
yes, facilities for COVID-19, and put in place the contamination project team, which I happen to be part of. You understand? To decontaminate all government facilities, MDAs, agencies, and parastatals. You understand? And even private organizations that want to that are to decontaminate their facilities, because we sent out letters, instructions, and protocol on how to go about it to organizations who happen to be hotspot centers, who happen to have high footfalls. You understand?
With dense audience.
Yes, like malls, banks, churches, mosques, and co. You see, so the government has actually done a lot. Has put in place a lot to curtail this situation.
That is all right. Interesting. That's a very refreshing and vivid approach to things. Um, so on a lighter mode, we like we said, create. So the work. Now we're on the cruise, the play. I'd like you to mention like 5 to 6 slangs, popular slangs that typical of your man or your guy or your youth uses on the streets from day to day.
We use stuff like Badan Kini so.
Can you what?
So Kini so.
What's the response?
And then you answer so.
Oh, interesting.
Don't like kila jelana. Yeah, eran sikin.
You don't have to go far.
Yeah.
Okay.
But contemporarily, you hear people say, "Ma for my young wap."
Yeah, this is
Stay happy and shit.
All right. That's
We have different ones. Like when you're driving and you see some maybe loud and get something from there, like, oh God, something like that.
So like hailing.
Oh God, you won't say or your state.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go.
Bad, stuff like that. That's basically.
That's all you got. I'm sure there's more.
No.
I'm sure there's more because you've been in this for a long time. I'm sure there's more. Okay, give me one more.
Let me say. So seeing.
So say
are you
what?
joking? Yes, stuff like Okpo.
Sorry, Okpa?
Okpo.
What's Okpa?
Yes, it is one. Okpo means it's plenty.
Oh, okay.
Okpo
It's plenty.
Okpo leti. Plenty in the year.
Interesting.
Oh, whatever.
You don't take for this life.
It's heavy. Yeah.
So which matter will you settle like this now? One guy called my house, come play PS4, That's why I beat him 8-1. 8-1 Champions League style. So the guy vexed, threw pad on top of my screen, break my TV. Plasma for storage.
You are settled down at
We see on top
of
of
your house.
We see on top of I just
tenants dog bites landlord. The matter with the set now.
You see the house.
And the matter with the set
You see the house.
And the matter with the set
That one loud though. Nobody asked me, but confess it's been an absolutely refreshing and riveting session and time out with Honorable Kazeem, Bolarinwa. Any last words, sir?
All right. Thank you for having me, Creat Ninja. Thank you to everyone watching this clip, and thanks to everyone under the sound of my voice. I sincerely appreciate you.
So I come your way again next episode. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. I'm Chooks. I'm out here. Remember, you only live once, so create and cruise.